Okay, we're live.
Yeah, I was putting this face because yesterday I realized that the preview of the video on Twitter is the first. I think it's the first frame, uh, and it was so in your face like this, like 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 where's the button?
Where am I? Where
It's
am I?
here. So yeah, so that's why I was like to see if it works this time.
Very good, very good.
You see, interesting stuff always.
So let me start as usual with the intro and explanation why we are actually here. Let me open the. So we are here.
Don't know about you, but it has to do with my parents.
In the case of Poland, we have storks that do it. Not sure how it's in the States, because yesterday I've learned that there are no storks, of course, in the States. So how they get kids?
I don't know. They don't.
They grow them in cabbage. Yeah, I've heard about the cabbage as well.
Okay.
Hey, Antone. So going back to
The real stuff, right?
the real stuff. So we were here because we were working on Async API, and they told us to do it. But wait, we're not working for any corporation anymore. Nobody's telling us what to do. Okay, third time. So we're here because we, as Async API, engage with the with Hacktoberfest.
What? What now, man?
I didn't drink anything, by the way.
That's a problem.
So again, we're here because we like cut number 27.
I can actually get grab one of these things. I have one here. I mean, actually,
Oh,
Eva has one.
get it.
I'm gonna go get it.
I always feel secure.
Okay. First things first, of course. Before we get started. Try number one. Well, try actually number 5 or so.
Hello, my name is Luca. I live on the second floor. Dobra, come on. Hey, I'm Łukasz. I work for Async API initiative, and that's Fran. He is the founder of the initiative, and we're here because we want to support you and your efforts in the Hacktoberfest celebration. And we wrote about it 2 weeks ago. And we prepared for you a set of issues, onboarding videos that should help you out with getting started with Async API, and a set of issues that are kind of categorized by difficulty, etc. So if you're wondering ever how to start with open source contributions, but you were always thinking like, no, that's only for smart people, only like really you have to be super special in a kind of guild, or how was it, Masons, yeah, or you have to be a Mason to do it, then you can with Async API, do it without any special learnings of Mason levels. So for now, it's day 15th, which is half of Hacktoberfest.
Yay.
We so far had 38 pull requests merged.
Nice.
Out of those 70 something.
This is celebration sound, by the way.
Yeah. So it's 38, and those 38 PRs were created by 18 different contributors, which is awesome, at least for me. And referring to the hate to the Hacktoberfest that was spread on Twitter in tech world about spam PRs, so far we still have only 2 that were created on the first day, and now only good PRs come, which is really, really good. So if it's 38 PRs merged, it means that you still have 30 something PRs available for you to complete, because we prepared 78 issues, I think. So you can still jump in and
so maybe Lucas,
participate.
maybe you can share a link to the blog post. And
I just did.
Oh, sorry, I'm looking at the private chat. Sorry. Okay, you're right. Perfect.
We have private chat. Oh, we have private chat.
Yeah, on the tool. Yeah, on this tool, there's a private chat. Yeah. And by default, I only see the private chat, but yeah.
And and why we're here, because one of the efforts from our side is the 2 hours a week offering live stream support sessions for people that would like to participate.
Yep. Also, if you are a little bit lost with one of the issues, or you don't know which issue to pick, but you want to do something, we can help you here. Like, we can help you choose one issue right now. If you want, just leave a message in the chat, or on the chat. Either you are on YouTube or Twitch, you can leave a message there. If you're on Twitter, make sure to reply to the tweet so we can see it, and or just send a private message to Async API Spec if you're shy and you don't want people to know. That's also fine. And if you already know, or you started with an issue and need some help, we're happy to do some live coding sessions here, like live pair programming session if you want. We can invite you to the show if you want, or we can do it through the chat, and like we did, I think, like 2 sessions ago, more or less, with Antune, who is in the chat, by the way. And we can do the same. We can explain you how to proceed and solve your questions. We can also speak about other stuff, like you saw. We can speak about many different things. But yeah, if you have some questions regarding Async API, one of the issues, or Async API in general, I mean, this stream today is not specially for this. This one is specially for Hacktoberfest, but we're not going to be upset if you ask for anything that's not related to Hacktoberfest. So don't feel bad.
Especially that it once happened that there were questions about Async API, and
exactly.
I was answering them.
We understand that it's a new initiative and most people don't know about it yet. So it's normal that some people are looking at this video right now and they are like, "Who the hell are those guys?" and what the hell is async API? And they might want to know what is it about first, right? So yeah, feel free to ask.
I was thinking if it's possible to kind of play Spotify and somehow pipe the sound to the stream somehow.
I can do it. We did it on the live stream, remember, on the conference.
Ah, yeah,
Yeah,
I did it.
yeah.
It's
Just
with
let
this
me.
plugin, right?
Yeah, exactly. So I have to select audio, mic.
Soundflower, yeah. I don't remember where we were setting those. You can hear me, right? Okay, cool. Oh, we have a question. Let me show it. So how do you define async API for beginners? So I would say async API for beginners, it's a solution that allows you to describe your architecture just once, and it's understandable then for both humans and machines. And yes, I can speak slower. Franito, would you add something to my explanation?
I couldn't hear you well, so the sound was cut. So I said, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Maybe because of my village. I just noticed that I have a jar with a liquid that looks like it's urine.
I was going to say oil, like olive oil or something, but yeah, that too.
Thank you. That's olive, but just to clarify, it's for sure not urine. That's not
making things worse.
But yeah, so assuming that the question is from someone that would say, let's say, doesn't know what OpenAPI is, then my explanation would be that Async API is a solution that you can use to describe your architecture just once, and then this description is understandable for humans and machines at the same time. That's I mean, it's for beginners.
So I will try saying that async API is to define the communication between machines, and machines can be servers, can be sensors, can be a phone, can be any kind of machine actually. And there is a way, a common way for machines to communicate, like the browser, for instance, your computer or your browser on the phone with a server. There's a common way which is called request and response, which is, for instance, your browser sends a request and it waits there for a response. Once the server sends the response, the communication is complete. Let's say we can say that the cycle is complete. So this is one of the patterns of communication. One of them, and it's the most common. This is where OpenAPI, for instance, can help a lot. But with in the last years, let's say, with the rise of real-time systems and like Internet of Things as well, what's happening is that this model of request response is not the best model anymore, because, for instance, so I'll finish explaining, and then I'll put some examples. So one of the most common models now in these areas is one machine send a message. It can be your browser, it can be sorry, a sensor, it can be a server, whatever. It sends a message to a let's call it like a central server if you want, and then you have other machines listening to this message. Other machines that might be listening to this message, like they might be interested in this message, and they will subscribe to this type of message. This is the same concept, if you think about it, or a similar concept to radio and radio broadcast or television broadcast that we have at home, right? So there's one entity, which is the TV channel, let's say. For instance, let's say in Spain we have, I don't know, Antena 3, or in a more, let's say, more known channel will be BBC, for instance. So BBC is broadcasting. It's broadcasting live, and it's emitting all the images and sound to a central server, if you want. And then this is broadcasting to via radio, for instance, radio waves. That's what I mean. To everyone who will be willing to tune in these channels, right? In the BBC channel, and it's actually called channel because of how the information is split, right? You have BBC channel, but you also have other channels, right? So on the other side, like televisions at home, they can actually tune into the specific channel to receive these messages, which is actually the video and the audio, right? So the concept is pretty similar. Is that, for instance, a sensor on a street light can be sending some information, like for instance, sending the information about the lighting conditions around the street light and sending it to a central server. And then some people might be interested in this information and will choose to receive this information from the central server, not directly from the street light. So you will have the street light, you will have the central server, and you will have someone interested, right? So what's happening is that you subscribe to the central server if you want. This central server is actually called broker, and you will hear it many times. So it's really long explanation. It's not a simple explanation because it's not a simple topic in the end. Actually, it's simpler than it might sound. Once you understand it, I guess it's like everything, right? Once you understand things, they look simpler. But yeah, that's more or less the explanation. And Async API allows you to define how these systems communicate between them, like how many channels you have, how the messages look like in these channels, who's publishing the message, who's subscribing to these messages, and all these things. That's what Async API does. Async API
In
is
short.
not again. Did you understand?
Which explanation did you prefer?
Let's make it a competition. Remember, it's my friend. It's gonna choose yours to troll me. Of course.
It's not fair that you say it, because even if he will think that mine was better, then everyone will think that it's because
I'm
what you
already
said.
conditioning him.
So, Antoine, which another issue will you pick up for the Hacktoberfest?
Yeah. You have 3 remaining, 3 issues more to complete Hacktoberfest.
And seat A3.
That's one of the options. Yeah. Yeah, he started telecommunications with me, so he understands broadcast systems. And after this long explanation, the reality is that you cannot define TV channels with Async API. That's kind of. Oh, so he's working on it. Well, you can you can do it. You can encode, you can actually document it as a type string format. I think format binary is an option. Something like this. It will not have a lot of information, but it's there. I'm going to do this at some point. I'm going to try to document a TV channel or a TV broadcasting system with Async API. That could be interesting. And then generating something.
Like television.
Television,
Like
yeah.
remote controller, you can generate.
Well, you can generate the subscriber, which is the television, and also the channel, like the broadcaster, right? The one broadcasting the images, which will capture this from the camera of the computer. Maybe. Actually, what we're doing here is the same thing. We're well, probably this one is not going through the server. Maybe, I don't know. This is too fast. Maybe this is WebRTC. I don't know.
So the HTML template would generate then a TV newspaper.
Yeah, the schedule of the television. No, actually, no. It will render a single channel. Yeah, not so useful information, right? It says that if you turn on television, you will receive the images.
Magic.
I needed documentation for that. Well, actually, you might need it.
There was some point in the past when people needed it.
Exactly.
We're just a bit late with Async API.
Just like, I don't know, like 200 years or something. I don't know. Not 200, not 200. I said 2000?
No, you said 200, but it's already
200,
too
okay.
much.
It's
100,
too much, yeah. It's
I guess.
100, yeah, more or less. 100.
No, even less, because TV was after the Second World War, I think. Before the Second World War, there was just cinema.
Second World War was, yeah, so yes, it's true. It's not yet 100 years. True. So yeah, we're like almost 100 years late. Sorry, we're just two guys working on it. So. Right. That's why we need contributions. Let me check Twitter.
Antun, on which channel do you watch us? Twitter, YouTube, or Twitch? Fran? I should pronounce Antune, right?
Antunes.
Antunes. On which channel do you watch us?
Yeah. The accent is where we actually put the emphasis on the word. So it's like Antunes, right? That's what we use the accent for.
Antunes.
It's not Antunes and it's not Antunes. It's Antunes. And it's Duran, not Duran.
I can't really hear the difference.
You have Duran or Duran. The accent is in the A or the accent is in the U. The first one is on the U, Duran, and the second is on the A, Duran.
Duran. Okay, that's what you mean. Okay, Antunes.
No, Antunes, no, Antunes.
Wait, his nickname on Slack is Antbreaker?
Unbreaker.
Antbreaker. Okay, so I'm gonna say Antbreaker. YouTube, thank you. No, I think it's Antbreaker, right?
Not on Slack. Yeah, on Slack, yes. Yeah. Yeah, in our region, the Ceph is aspired.
Oh, come on, Gurnitsky. It's so simple.
Gornitsky. For us, the accent will be like Gornitsky. Because now, but then I learned that you don't use the accents for the same purpose.
That's we don't have accents. That's what makes life simple.
Yeah, you think you don't have accents.
Unbreaker. I was always thinking Antbreaker, but it's Unbreaker.
No. Yeah, all times where we were b-boys and we were breakdancing together. That's where it's coming from. Alter ego Unbreaker. We should probably invite him to the live stream one day. Not sure if he will be. You want to join?
Or do you have some specific issue that you were looking at but were too shy to say you want to take it?
We can probably use this stream for what it's meant for.
During last live stream, I was talking about the issues from the list that are marked as CI/CD because all of them are the same. It's just the same stuff that has to be done in different repos. So I did an explanation of what has to be done in those CI/CD issues. So we can do it now as well with some other issue. Why you're laughing?
Because he's WhatsApping me.
Hey, it's open source. Everything has to be open. Don't discuss in private.
He's just saying that he doesn't understand the shit, but he's laughing a lot.
So he's basically laughing at us.
Probably, or at the sounds. Maybe the sounds. I don't know.
So it's my last attempt. Unbreaker. I'm talking to you. Dude. So, is there any issue from the Excel sheet that you were thinking about picking up and you would like us to describe it? You can write on WhatsApp to Fran the number of the issue, and he will pretend he didn't get it, and he will just play that he just got an idea that maybe we should talk about this specific issue, and we will talk about it.
Told you slowly.
Okay, so maybe I'll share. Maybe I will share my screen with the list of issues. And we'll describe the random one. So I'll pick the one that I want to talk about. Or in the meantime, Unbreaker, maybe you will suggest some issue that we should talk about. So I'm sharing the screen. And now you're gonna see a infinite loop because I have just one screen. Wow. Okay, can you see it? And by the way, I cannot see you. That's how
Yes. Yeah, I'm seeing it.
cool.
So
Yeah.
it's live. Yeah.
Yeah. And now I'm also watching us on my mobile, so I can see what's happening. Jesus, I have to get my own office with my extra monitors. I really have to.
And a home office.
I already have plans to adopt a attic a bit, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's
That's a bit of
so
work.
complicated that I'm not sure if I want to do it. Okie dokie. So, Fran, can you take a look on the comment section? Did someone write the issue we should talk about? It looks like I'm talking to my.
No. It's no.
Okay, cool.
Actually, no. Nobody's commenting on that, on issues or anything.
Okay.
I'm here watching, so don't feel alone.
Okay, so I talked about those issues during last stream, which, so if you want to know what they are about, as I said, it's the same issue in different repos. Some of those are already fixed, so we can even see pull requests to other repos to see how people solved it. So it's fairly easy, and it's in the recording of the last stream, which you will find on YouTube. So last stream, it's marked as October 1st and 13th of October. So the next one, maybe documentation.
Can you make this a little bit bigger? Because don't know people, but here I cannot read it.
How about now?
A little bit better. Can you increase it a little bit more?
Oh.
Whoa, that's a lot. That's a lot. Yeah, that's fine.
And now?
Yeah.
Too small?
Better.
Okay.
No, it's okay.
Okay, so we can talk about one of the docs issues, especially the demanding one. There are 2 HTML templating issues left. Oh, really? I thought that all of them are fixed. There's some JavaScript with different level of difficulty. The trivial ones are really trivial ones. I think they are the last ones from SonarQube alerts. So these ones are really trivial. I bet that one of them is for sure about removing the semicolon from the code. So maybe let's talk about docs. How much time do we have? 15 minutes. No, I don't think it's enough to talk about this one for 15 minutes. Okay, let's see some easy task. Playground. Okay, so this was
Same thing.
Okay.
Can you make it bigger, please? A bit more. Perfect.
Okay, good.
Yep, that's good.
Okay. Okay, so this one, that was a request about adding a URL parameter to the playground. So you don't have to open the playground. Maybe I'll show you what the playground is. So the playground is our playground where we can explore the functionality of the structure of the Async API document, and see how it would look like in generated HTML or Markdown. And the request was to add a query parameter URL. So instead of just copying from somewhere and pasting the contents of the Async API file here, or copying and pasting the URL to the file here, I can show it to you like this. The request was that it's just part of the URL, which means I'm going to revert to, okay. So now I have Streetlights API, and it would be cool if you do this. And instead of Streetlights, Playground automatically loads the Gitter streaming document. And why it's easy? Because it's actually already done. So instead of URL, we have load parameter. As you can see, it works. It loaded a different document. But the thing is that where is it? But the thing is that this load is not really intuitive. I mean, we can describe it in the README, but yeah, come on. What Playground user will look into the README of the sources? So the idea is basically to keep the load a parameter for people that already use it, but also add another parameter URL that is much more intuitive.
What about import URL?
Import URL.
Yeah, because URL also sounds like very vague, right?
I mean,
Like
for me, URL sounds like that's the first that I would try in my case.
Yeah, but I don't know. For me, it's like URL of what exactly, right? I mean, in the case of the playground, yeah, but you remember this is gonna grow, right? So URL of what exactly? So maybe I don't know. Maybe we can use something like import URL. I don't know. I agree. Load is not intuitive as well, but URL sounds like very vague and generic to me. Like I for instance, I will not try URL myself.
I would definitely not try import URL.
Yeah, that's my point. So whatever we do, it's better that it's clear and documented, I think. I don't know. I'll participate on the ISO. It's okay. No worries. We don't have to discuss here.
Add the Swagger.
Swagger, yeah.
What they have.
Do they have this feature?
I bet they have. I can't believe they would not. But yeah, I need to find. import URL, but yeah, I don't.
Go to the OpenAPI repo. You have a lot of examples here. It's github.com/OAI.
Oh yeah.
OAI/OpenAPI. Oh, they changed this, I think. They use 3, yeah.
But yeah, I think it too should work as well.
Yep.
Let's take Uber.
And it would be funny if Swagger doesn't work with Swagger, right?
URL.
URL, okay. No, so that maybe that's me.
How would you write load URL, import URL?
Import URL, maybe using upper, no, like case,
Like this?
uppercase, yeah. It's okay, no worries. I mean, if it's already done on like this in Swagger editor, I think people might be used to this, and it's okay. I don't want to.
Yeah, but let's say maybe both are.
That's probably saved from the. Okay, you changed it.
No, I choose different. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so going back, URL. So the load is change is pretty simple. It's just about adding this information to the README and modifying this part of the code. So in this if statement, when you check if the URL param get load returns something, you can also do a condition that this or URL param dot get, and in the brackets you put URL. So it's either load or URL. And then, of course, you need to change, make sure that this is more generic. So depending on if it's load or URL, then of course you read URL instead of load.
Yeah, this can be like abstracted from the param name.
So it's fairly simple playground. It's also easy to start. It's Node app. Just install and start, and that's it.
Yeah, just
and you know
quick,
exactly where to play.
Just quick notice here then that when you run npm start, you will not see any message, but it's there running. You don't see listening on port, whatever. Yeah, this is something that it's. True. I'm always like, I'm gonna add it, but I never do it. So yeah, but it's there, it's running, unless it fails. But if it fails, you will see it. That's the cool thing.
Yeah. So you started and play with, trying the solution with lots of console log. I think it's pretty nice task to work with.
So Antoine, maybe this is a good issue for you. Maybe, or maybe someone else wants to take it. Do we have more people in the chat, in the stream? Can we get a hi from you? Hello. It feels like we're alone. Can we get hi? Can we get hi from you?
Actually, today I was on a walk with my dog,
You got high.
and almost because I
Oh.
was like going through the forest, and it's a forest road, and there was a car. I was like, car in the middle of the forest, and there were three dudes inside, like young guys, 18, 20 something. And there was like loud music, and the windows were opened like to the half. And I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. And I was passing them with my dog, and oh, someone's getting high. So yeah.
um. So yeah. So just one thing. I mean, that's not if Lucas won't. This, is anyone can pick these issues. These issues are there for you to take it. You don't have to ask Lucas, right?
No, or Unbreaker
Or
is asking if I want to do pair programming. Are you?
okay. I missed the previous message. Sorry. Okay. I don't know. You deal with it. That's gonna be
I mean,
fun if you do it. That's gonna be fun.
I'm open for whatever will make you work on it. So not now because it's 5 minutes till the end of the stream,
Nah, not now, but yeah.
but we can schedule something if you
And you
don't
can
want to wait until Tuesday.
and you can stream it as well if you want. If you both want.
Yeah.
Or
You're
you
gonna
can
see how I'm programming with console.
you listen to Lucas like, oh damn. Oh yeah, it's missing a parenthesis. Of course. Todo bien. Yeah, my wife just came because I'm making a lot of noise. Like, are you okay? I was like, damn. So she came like, are you sure you're live streaming and doing these things? Sí, todo bien. Pretty funny. Okay.
I'm wondering how those still cannot figure out how the
It's what?
so my like we are using the StreamYard, right?
Yeah.
And we're streaming to all those different channels, and comments that we get here, of course, if comment comes from YouTube, like from Unbreaker, then of course those comments show up only on YouTube. They are not piped to Twitch. But our comments that we make here, they should go to those three different channels, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But so on Twitter, when I checked one of the streams, you can actually see them. They are not comments under the tweet, but they are like comments in the video, like stream of comments. And the same with YouTube. There's this live chat.
Yeah.
But Twitch, I just checked, like I have no idea how it works. I still don't know how it works with Twitch. I mean, there's this channel, a chat, but nothing shows up there.
Really? Nothing shows up there.
Like the link to the blog post, it's not showing up there. But maybe it's also gonna show up somehow as a kind of stream or.
I don't know, maybe it doesn't show the history of messages and you joined Twitch after you sent this message.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
okay. Are you there now on Twitch? Are you there now on Twitch?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm on Twitch. Can you hear me?
Okay, so I'm gonna paste the link again.
Okay. Yeah, I see the link. I see the comment.
Okay. Okay, so it's only
So it's that.
the given time of the stream.
So the thing is, yeah, it's whatever you receive while you're there watching. You don't see the history of messages.
Okay, so it's also a stream of messages.
Yeah, correct.
You learn your entire life.
Of course. So 4 minutes.
Really? No, it's 1 minute.
Well, I'm looking at the counter on the live stream. It says 56 minutes right now. So I was counting until 1 hour.
Because we started 2 minutes after or something. Okay.
Yeah, like 3 or 4 minutes after, I think, something like that. But it's okay. I mean, we don't have to stay 1 hour. We're just taking this number as a reference, unless someone has a question. One last minute.
30 seconds.
Now it's the time where we say, if you leave us a message, we'll send you an SNKPI t-shirt for free.
10,
10.
9.
Antunet doesn't count because he has one already. So don't try to trick me.
Are you counting it somehow?
No. I was just curious if there's someone there. You see the number of people somehow?
You cannot see it?
Oh.
It's.
I cannot see it on. Well, I can
see the
see it on
counter,
YouTube.
right?
Counter where?
You said that you can see on the counter how long we're live.
Yes.
And next to it, there's an icon like eye icon. You cannot
No.
see it? Oh,
No.
only I can see it. Okay. Then we have a crazy number of 2 viewers.
2 viewers.
2 viewers. One on YouTube, which is Unbreaker, and the other one is
Twitch.
on Twitch.
Which is me.
Which is you.
We're pretty famous, man. I'm gonna buy a car. I'm gonna buy a car made of gold because we're famous.
Okay, it's time to go off the stage. Na razie, dzięki wielkie i do zobaczenia. Widzimy się we wtorek o 10 rano.
Lo mismo digo. Para ti, por si acaso. Hasta luego. Mari Carmen.
Ending broadcast. Bye bye.
Adiós.